having problem with batteries. Let's set all of this to store a lot more copper cabling. Right, and send a whole stack of those here. Right, electronic circuits also giving me problems. What am I missing? Redstone. Why is there no redstone? Yeah, there is a problem when making such large requests. Items are being lost in the middle of everything. And yeah, I should be using buffer chests instead. Learning something new every day. Yeah, I'm gonna use buffer chests, so I'm gonna need some satellite pipes. Yeah, this is what's causing a problem. Just need normal chests, no, nothing special. How many do I need? Right, I'm gonna kill this as well. Need 5 chests. Make 1. Target the rest. How do I make the satellite pipe? Just some redstone. So, need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically gonna have the adjacent chest near every above every bench. Can still access it, right? Yeah, no problem. And simply I think it's fine. Hope it is. Alright, so let's define this to be ID 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set the corresponding crafting pipes to send them to 1. Oh, wait. Send it here, like so. 1 of those, 6 of those, and 6 of those. Let's see, here it requires 8 refined iron, so send 8 to satellite number 2 instead. This one requires 2 of those, 4 of those, and 1 of this. So send 1 of this, 2 of those, and 14 to satellite number 3. This one requires a battery. And let's get rid of some junk. Alright. Oh, it ruined my entire thing. Alright, this one requires a furnace, 18 coal dust. What? So you can see there are some issues. Alright, so again, this one will bring out Logistics pipes go crazy apparently when you overload them with too much information. So one battery, one of these, and one of these into satellite number 4. And clear this. Did I clear here as well? Nope. And here, yeah, and here, yeah. Right, and the last one. Alright, I don't care about glass, but the rest I'm gonna send here. So 3 dust, 2 electronic circuit, and 1 generator. Do you have any? Yep. Satellite number 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm just gonna fix these. Alright, let's throw all the excess materials in here. I think I should be fine. Plus the supplier. Let's ask for this number at the moment. Yeah, the buffer chests are solving my problems. Or not. Having trouble getting redstone. Alright, so let's send. Yeah, there's this problem again here. So I need how much redstone? 2 for each one. So send additional 2 redstone to the satellite. Break this and replace it. This is the reason pretty much why I was afraid of automating stuff, because as you can see, sometimes it's not as smooth as you might want it to be. It has some issues. What am I short on? Why is it? Well, I have enough. Most of this stuff here. Why is this not working? Alright, let's overload this then. There we go. Now electronic circuits give me a problem. Where is electronic circuit? Still having problem with redstone. Alright, I'm gonna do this very simple. I think I'm gonna try relogging. Maybe it's gonna fix some of the problems I'm having here. Yeah, electronic circuits are clearly an issue. Let's get the remote orderer. It will be easier for me to analyze the problem. You know what? Why don't I just do it manually after all these problems? This may actually be faster. Alright, let's set up the recipe for electronic circuits here. Don't understand why this is not working. It has a problem somewhere. Can't seem to figure out where though. Oh, I know why. I think, yeah. Am I right? No, I'm wrong. Somewhere I have a recipe that's stuck. Alright, so a lot of redstone. Okay, let's also get rid of this first. I actually don't know what's the problem here, but I've pretty much given up hope trying to figure out. Yep, it simply refuses to do anything for no apparent reason. Alright. So, redstone. Keep forgetting I need redstone. At least now I've set all this hustle. It's easier for me to get materials I need. More copper cabling and a lot of it. Not even remotely close. Need a hell lot more copper cabling. Well, at least this is working. Let's help it a little bit. Store all the target electronic circuits here. By the way, maybe by setting up all this automated stuff, I may have been actually making it a little bit easier overall. So it might not have been such a bad idea. Oops. Why this is still refusing to work, I don't know. Thing is, I'm trying to figure out what's stuck, like which crafting bench is stuck. Why is nothing being created? And I can't seem to figure out. Is it this one? Oh, I did have an error with the chipsets. Yeah, it's still trying to request stuff, but it's having problem doing so. Making my game stuck every here and there. Alright, so more copper cabling. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna still make something out of all these crazy machines. Let's get... I'm gonna be the one crafting and they're gonna be the one supplying. So let's get more crafting benches made. Those automatic stuff. Not automatic stuff, but stuff that I can control easily. Maybe I should have done this right off the bat. Let's get... don't really bother much right now. Alright, so let's craft like lots of them. Oh wait. Forgot I need the stone as well. So this goes here. All right. So let's kill all the automatic crafting and just have I'll be the one crafting. Didn't I have a hatchet somewhere? Yeah. Alright, so here will be this is a crafting one. I need a provider pipe. Done this. Satellite, not much use. I think I'm out of providers. Alright, so let's see. For a chipset, electronic circuit, I need wire. Where's my wrench? Now I don't need this anymore. Alright, so give me always a supply of 64 of those. Oh, I need the suppliers, not providers. Oops. Oh, whoops. 5 suppliers. So always I want a supply here of 64 of those, this, and 6. Stacks of this. Alright. Here I had the machine block. So here I always want to have a supply of 6 of like loads of this. Yes. Alright, here I had RE battery. So here I want to have the supply. Yeah, I'm aware I'm losing materials. I don't care much at the moment. Pipes I don't need. Satellite, crafting, providers. Alright, here always give me a supply of this. Also I want to keep the ratios right, so I can always create as much as I can. This and this, yes, and let's have always a surplus of this and a surplus of this. Alright, here I was creating generators. So what I need RE batteries. Do I have any on me? Think not. Oh wait, stuff is flowing through here, so I better not break it yet. Now as you can see, this is so much simpler. I'm just gonna manually go each and every one of them and make the stuff I need. Alright, this is the generator, right? Yeah, so let's set up the recipe before I forget it. Oh no, it's the other way around. A generator and 2 circuits. Do you have any circuits? I have some in here. So set the supplier pipe. Let's actually, don't forget, remember that's a battery one, so let's actually set up the recipe. And that's the machine block one. And that's the electronic circuit one. Let's get a nice count so I can work with. Just want to have a stack. Alright, so this one is generators. Alright, so I want to have always a full, let's get this manually like this, 64 of those, and 2 stacks of these. I'm gonna have to get my coal dust here. And 3 stacks of those, and some glass. Just like so. Alright, and for the generator one, let's set it up first. So 1 and to and where are the machine blocks? 3. So 1 second. Let's keep this ratio, and I can work with this amount of batteries. Let's place on the spares in here. And start letting it rip. Let me take all of this from here. Alright, so let's do it by the order. Let's get the full stack I can from here. That's a full stack I can from here. Then hold as much as I can from here. Then throw stuff inside. And get as much as I can from here. Throw stuff inside. And get as much as I can from here. Wait, this is pointless because I'm bringing them manually. So let's get more stacks of those instead. Glass and gunpowder. Not gunpowder, coal dust. Very important. And again, this is something that I bring manually. And this as well. So you can just fill it up with this junk. Let's have some spots for empty stuff. This I don't bring manually. So no need. Alright. It's going a little bit slower than I had hoped. But eventually getting the job done. Let's do a little bit of an organization in my inventory. Burn and get rid of stuff I don't really need. Noting a very nice amount of EMC here. Alright, so this is not happening fast enough. This is off, right? Yeah. Where is everything going here? How is not... Ah, I forgot that I broke this completely.